Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
I see that you are very brave because you are here in a snowy day. Yes, are you happy to be here in the church? I am too. Isn't this season wonderful? Did you hear the choir? That's so awesome, right? To remember baby Jesus and how he came and saved this world. Yes, our King. Now, it is snowing outside and reminds me of another snowy day near to the South Pole. You know where is that? It's far, far away, right? Yes. So it was a snowy day and I received a note. Somebody handed me a message. The message said, Vivian, I am having struggles. I am in the Andes Mountains. It's snowy and there is no way out. Please come and get me. That was my baby sister. My baby sister loves to play in the snow and go camping and have adventures on the snow. So she went with the Andean club and went into the mountains and they got stuck over there in a storm, snowy day. So I received this message and I grabbed my little tiny car, a city car, it was in the truck, and I said, I need to go get my sister. She has no way out in those mountains. So I went and drove over there to the mountains. When I got to the foothills, a policeman stopped me. He said, Miss, where do you think you are going? I am going uphill. And he said, why? Everyone, we are trying to evacuate people. It's very bad up there. And there is a lot of car accidents because people is lining to get down. See all those cars there? We had to deal with hundreds of accidents right now. There is no one going uphill. And why don't you park over here? So, I parked where the policeman told me to park. But then I realized, it's true, nobody's going uphill. How is my sister coming downhill? So I decided to start my car. And since the police was so busy with other cars, I just went up. Now, my sister was in the mountains, right? But her friends told her, look, there is no way no one can come up here in this storm. There is no way. So we need to go down. You come with us. We are not leaving you here. And we will find our way. And she said, but my sister will come. I know she will come. Say, we are not leaving you here. So come down with us. And they came down, and they walked, and they finally got to some place where they could find a truck and a car, and they came down. And soon after the police told me, and I started going uphill, my sister saw me through the window of the car that she was coming down. And she saw, oh, that's my sister. And so she said, stop, stop. And they stopped, said, I need to stop my sister from going uphill. She's going to kill herself on those cliffs. It's snowy and there's so many accidents. And it's icy. And she's going up there. So they let her go. And she started to run after my car. And I was going so slow because of the snow and the ice, I was sliding, trying to make it. And my sister was running behind me. And she started to run and run and go and run. And all the time she could see me, but she could not reach me. And she started to cry because she said she's going to die. And it's all because of me. And she started to cry and her tears became ice as they came down her cheeks. And she ran for about 10 miles behind my car, uphill, in curves, in cliffs. She was behind me the whole time, and I couldn't see her. And she said, I saw another police stop her. And she said, oh yes, but I convinced the police to let me go because my sister was in trouble. So she had to get, and then another police. She saw the whole thing, but she never could catch. Finally, the pavement stopped, and she couldn't run anymore because the snow was too high. And she found a truck that was in trouble, and it was an emergency truck who needed to rescue some people. And the truck needed somebody to jump in the back, so it could make some pressure on the tires and they could get out of the snow. It was stuck. So my sister said, I help you and you get me up. And so she went into the back of the truck and she started jumping. And then the car made it, and another, and the truck made it. But she lost me. Finally, she lost me. When I got to the place where my sister told me she would be, guess what? She wasn't there. And so I said, what do I do here? And there were these two young Canadian boys were there. They were skiing. They love to ski. When they don't have any more snow in Canada, they go over to the south for more snow. Right? Yeah, that you switch, because right now that you have winter and snow, in the south is summer. Can you believe it? And when you have summer here, we have snow over there. Yeah, so these Canadian boys were skiing. That was their job. And they were there and said, we don't have a way out here. Say, well, I have my car over there. We can go. And said, sure, let's go. My sister is not here. And we came down with those boys. In our way back, as we were walking to the car, my sister found me. She was still running, and she came and she gave me this huge hug. She was so happy. Jesus had saved her and had saved me too, right? And it reminds me of this because it's a snowy day, and makes me think of that Jesus came to rescue from a snowy, stormy day, and he did, and he is going to do everything and anything to save you. So you don't get lost. He won't stop until he makes sure that you are secure and safe.